until it's too late for her to mess things up.
Brandon has not moved in with you yet? Well, no, he really wanted to, but I insisted that would be sensible. And there's no telling what all that witch Sarah would do. You know, we can't risk ruining our careers. Erica, I just can't tell you how relieved I am. But that awful person is calling all the shots? I can't tell you how it goes me. But we might be following her. That's what was worrying me so. Hello, Mrs. Tyler. Would you like to order? Oh, hi, Carrie. I don't believe you've met my daughter, Erica. Erica, this is Carrie Sanders.
Well, we haven't met, but I've certainly seen your picture a million times. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Carrie, I think that I'm going to have that chicken special.
Oh, the chicken Monique? Oh, that's a great choice. It's my favorite.
Oh, good. Tell me, how have you been, dear?
I've been terrific. I love working here. Well, would you like something to drink?
Iced tea would be just fine for me.
Okay. And I believe that I'm going to have...
No, I can't trust it to be what I'm used to. Oh, Erica, this food is excellent. You can choose anything you like.
Well, I love the crab canals at Kirby's, but I don't think that these are really going to compare. Oh, well, the crab that we have is delicious. No, I'll settle for the salad niçoise. Tuna is safe. Well, sure. And coffee. I'll have coffee, this black coffee. Coffee? Okay. Fresh? Oh, yes, certainly. Fine. I'll take this.
Oh, thank you. Who is she? Is she the owner's daughter? Oh, no. No, she's the daughter of a friend of mine. I don't think I ever mentioned her to you. She works in the cleaning department over at the hospital. Leora Sanders.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, that explains why you were so overly friendly.
Honey, I wasn't overly anything. She happens to be a very, very nice girl. Chuck's been dating her. Chuck Tyler? Where did you get that other piece of gossip? Gossip? Oh, for heaven's sakes. Charles is Chuck's grandfather. I mean, they talk on the phone every day, and he just mentioned that you enjoy seeing Caroline. Well, she's really young for Chuck, isn't she? Well, she is still in school, but her mother says she's matured enormously this last year. And Mark likes her very much. She worked for him at the college.
I see. Well, I must admit she's a big improvement over Donna Beck. Yeah, hello. Is this the Cortland residence?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I should have said that first. Yeah. With whom did you wish to speak?
Palmer Cortland, please. Oh, I'm sorry. He's not here. May I take a message? Who's calling? This is Sybil Thorne. Can you have him call me the minute he comes in?
Sybil? Hi, it's Donna. I'm taking care of your little boy today. He's just the sweetest thing on earth. He's upstairs right now. It's nap time.
Yeah, listen, Donna. It is very important that Mr. Cortland get back to me right away. I mean, do you have any idea when he's due back?
No, I don't.
Well, give him this message and tell him to call me as soon as he comes in.
Of course I will, yeah.
Yeah, okay, goodbye. Thank you.
Even a few weeks ago, I wouldn't have thought it possible. Now it's all falling into place. Another few months and you'll be mine. It's all going according to plan. Yes?
Oh, hi. Hate to bother you, but do you know where I could get in touch with Palmer?
What's the problem?
We had a phone call from Sybil Thorne.
What's she want?
I don't know. She sounded like it was important for him to get back in touch with her as soon as possible. I don't have any idea what it could be about, do you?
No, I don't. Maybe she's trying to raise money for a nurse's benefit. You'd be surprised some of the calls he gets every day at somebody.
No. It wasn't like that. I could tell she was upset.
Oh, she wasn't crying, was she?
No, it was more like she was uptight about something. Didn't want to say 2 words to me. She just wanted me to get the message to Palmer, but fast. So I thought if you knew how to get in touch with him.
Well, as a matter of fact, I had something I wanted to talk to him about. I was just getting ready to call Center City to see if I could catch him. So I'll give him Sybil's message as soon as I talk to him and after I've finished with the other business.
Great. I'll leave it to you then. Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Damn it, Sybil. She ruined everything with her stupidity. I better get in touch with Paula.
All My Children will continue in a moment.
Look at me now. I'm thin. I'm wearing designer jeans.
Karen Underdog has lost weight with maximum strength control. The control diet plan works, and with no stimulant.
If you eat less, you lose weight, and Control helped me to eat less. Control works without the use of stimulants.
Control contains no caffeine, only the strongest, most effective appetite suppressant available without prescription.
Control has become my best friend because it's helped me become thin again.
Want to lose weight without stimulant? Take Maximum Strength Control.
This Sunday's paper has coupons good for savings up to $3 on General Foods brands, like Brim, Jello Gelatin, and Cool Whip. Post Raisin Bran. For every coupon you redeem by September 30th, General Foods will donate 5 cents to the Muscular Dystrophy Association, up to $1 million, to fight muscular dystrophy and help save Jerry's kids.
Save a little something for yourself and my kids. Look for coupons in this Sunday's paper.
Hey, Ma, your college boy's home.
Bet you're hungry.
Hungry for your beef and gravy. What about Scruffy?
He gets his own beef gravy meal, all new Gravy Train dog food. Old Gravy Train made good gravy. New Gravy Train makes it thicker, faster too. A real beef gravy. A lot like my homemade.
Add another beef gravy fan to the family. Hey, Scruffy.
All new Gravy Train, the beef gravy meal with homemade appeal.
On Ryan's home, big surprises await those who attend the opening of the Monte Carlo room.
I kept my promise. I kept my promise.
Evita at the Broadway Theater.
It's Kimball's Fall Preview Sale with huge savings on sensational fall fashions. Right now, enjoy pre-season savings on fully lined mix-and-match coordinates. Skirts $29.99, blazers $49.99. For more casual occasions, choose beautiful wool nylon blend pleated skirts just $27.99 in fall's best plaid. And make it all complete with a classic look of Gimbel's own fully lined blazer of pure cotton corduroy, now $49.99. So many great fashions in Gimbel's Fall Preview Sale, now through Labor Day. Don't miss it.
Your supermarket is holding a great event that could save you up to $15 on your groceries. Look for this special Great Events insert in your newspaper. You'll save money with coupons, refunds, and offers on over 60 name brands, such as Calcan, Real Lemon, Wise, Drake's, Crunchola, Ronzoni, Veg-All, Morton, Kitty White, Hudson, Juicy Juice. Remember to look for this special Great Events offer in your Sunday newspaper and save up to $15.
Poison Water tomorrow night at 7:30.
That's right. And that's the last time you're going to have to say that to me. Who's going best?
Me and Mom are hanging new curtains in the bedroom.
Good. I can relax for a minute.
What did you mean I'll never say that again?
You ain't never going to have to ask me if I've been to school again because I ain't never going back. This was the last day of summer school. I'm free, man. You understand? There is no more school for Jesse Hubbard. Hallelujah.
Oh, no. Daddy says you're going to school in the wintertime, too. Just like me. Only you'll be going into high school.
Nah, I ain't doing no more school. I don't care what your daddy says.
Why not?
Because I got me a job. I don't do school and work, too.
Daddy did when he went to school.
Yeah, well, he probably had some chump job like delivering papers or something.
Yeah, Daddy did all kinds of jobs.
Yeah, I bet he did. But he didn't have a job like mine, I can tell you that right now, Junior. See, you got to be all the way live to work at Foxy's. You can't be no bugged out square like your daddy must have been. Man, I bet he didn't even know that places like Foxy's was around. He was probably out delivering groceries or something.
Yeah, he did that too.
Yeah, chump jobs. Man, at least at Foxy's, there is live action. I mean, you understand? I mean, there's always a chance to really make some serious cash, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Foxy's is really happening. The place swings.
You mean they got things?
No, Carl, swings means good time. You know, they be jamming music, people be drinking and laughing, and they got these babes running around waiting tables, wearing next to nothing.
They got babies?
Babes, Carl, babes, girls. You know what girls are, don't you?
Sure I do.
Yeah. All right. They got these girls at Foxy's that wear these fox uniforms.
You mean they dress up like they're foxes? I saw a man dressed up like a bear one time. I thought it was real. Then he took his head off.
Boy, you way off. These girls don't wear no fox heads. All they be wearing is these little ears and these fuzzy little fox tails.
Can I go see them?
Sure, why not? I'll take you sometime.
You will? When?
Chuck, hi, how perfect. I wanted to see you.
Oh, hi, Erica. Hello, Mona.
Hi, Chuck. Nice to see you. Listen, would you two excuse me? I'm going to go over to that counter and check out the imported jams and jams. No, you go ahead. Go ahead, Mother. I want to talk to Chuck anyway. Chuck, please do sit down.
Oh.
I would like to enlist your aid.
Enlist my...
Well, I'm going to need all the help I can get to try to clear up that story that Tempo did on me.
Erica, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're talking about.
Tempo magazine did a story on me, Chuck. I'm on the cover and everything.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I heard a couple of the nurses talking about it. They have a copy in the staff lounge.
Oh, did you read it?
No. I saw your picture on the cover.
All right. Well, listen, the thing is, the entire article is nothing but a pack of lies. I mean, I just absolutely fell apart when I read it. I couldn't believe that woman could just twist everything around like that.
What woman?
The woman who did the interview. I mean, I had her in my home. I opened up my entire life to her. And what did I get? I got nothing but a totally altered version of everything I said. And Chuck, it deeply troubles me, that people are going to get the wrong impression. I mean, here I am, about to marry one of the most dynamic, one of the most exciting men in New York, Brandon Kingsley. You've heard of him. He's the head of Sensual Cosmetics. Okay, anyhow, we are madly in love, and we are going to get married just as soon as his divorce is final.
What's the problem, Erica?
Well, if you read this article, you'll see they make it seem as if I was just a little flea he had. I mean, they just slanted the whole thing to make it look like Brandon is not about to marry me. And it's very embarrassing to have a lie like that in print. Anyway, I just want to make sure that the people in Pine Valley, in any case, get the story straight. And I want you to tell everyone you see, Chuck, that I am practical Mrs. Brandon Kingsley right now. And it's just that we have to keep the divorce quiet. And that is the only reason we are willing to suffer through this whole year of waiting.
I see. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Chuck, I didn't tell you the story to make you feel sorry for me. Far from it. Things have never been more wonderful for me. I mean, I met the man of my dreams, and he adores me.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear that.
Listen, what's this I hear about you and that little girl, Karen?
What about it?
Well, she's very cute, I must say. But isn't she a little young?
For what?
For you. I mean, okay, I know you carried that torch for Tara all those years, and I am the first one to say that you managed it on a bit.
Erica, will you just hold it for a minute? I am not going to discuss my private life with you.
Chuck, come on. I've known you my whole life. There aren't too many secrets you can keep from me.
But I would like to keep my private life private. Perhaps if you had done the same, you wouldn't be worried right now about what some magazine has to say about you.
How does she do it? Not a hair out of place. The difference is me. How does she do it? Her hair is as soft and as silky as her make. The difference is me.
Introducing Mink Difference. It's different from any other hairspray. It puts a silky hold on your hair because it's enriched with precious mink oil on every drop. So your hair feels soft and silky, like mink.
But it really keeps you in style.
New Mink Difference.
Looks just like you. Same eyes, same freckles, same ring around the collar. They both got ring around the collar. Those dirty rings. Sprays and powders weren't good enough, so I tried Whisk. Whisk does a better job on ring around the collar. And Whisk goes on to get your whole wash clean. Oh, Whisk, he looks just like you. Yeah, ring around the collar. Whisk gets ring around the collar and your whole wash clean.
For years, women like me with monthly pain were told it was all in our heads. Today, there's all kinds of studies that prove the pain is real. I could have told them that long ago. So could Pamprin. Pamprin fights pain with 2 ingredients, an aspirin-free pain reliever, plus a special ingredient that relieves monthly pain by reducing water gain. A lot of people went to a lot of trouble to prove the pain is real. When all they had to do was ask me.
Pamprin, real relief from real pain.
When wishing to get special ball, remember underneath it all, gentlemen, prefer Hanes. Elegance means more than clothes, you need a special pantyhose. Gentlemen, prefer Hanes. Hanes will make you smooth and silky, shapely, sexy. Problems seem to disappear when a charming prince is near. Gentlemen, prefer Hanes. And Mommy, Leslie says all the girls with bushy tails like a fox.
Yes, I know, honey. You told me. Listen, Carl, that was Mrs. Young. She's going to take you and Michael to the park. Won't that be fun?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you go over there now, please?
Want to come, Jessie?
No, Jessie is going to stay right here. Jessie and I have something to talk about.
What park you going to, Carl?
Soldiers Park.
Carl, come on. Mrs. Young is waiting for you. You run along now. Give Mommy a big hug and a kiss.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
See you when I get back.
Okay, sweetie. All right. Now, just what do you mean telling Carl about that bar where you're working? And how dare you promise to take him there?
Well, let me take a chill pill, go lay down somewhere. I ain't taking Carl to no Foxies. I was just getting this serious buzz telling him about it.
Well, I don't want you discussing it with him.
Why not? The kid needs some kind of education that don't come from the books.
That is another thing, Jessie. I do not want you telling Carl that school and books are for the birds.
Well, I was just saying it ain't for me. I mean, I got a right to express my own opinion, don't I?
No, you do not. Not when that opinion is having a bad influence on my son. Not when you're misinforming him.
Oh, what you mean? I ain't lied to the boy.
Oh, no? Then where did he get the idea that this was your last day of school ever?
I was just explaining my position to the boy. I mean, Carl is a long way off from high school himself. And by the time he gets ready to go, I ain't going to be nowhere around. So you ain't got to worry about me not going making any difference.
Wait a minute. Are you trying to tell me that you are planning on not going back to high school in the fall?
Yeah, that's right. I'm dropping out.
Oh, no, you're not.
No, you ain't gonna force me to go. I got no use for that stuff. I ain't gonna be no doctor or no social worker. You can believe that.
Quite frankly, Jesse, I don't care what you do with the rest of your life, but right now, while you are here, you're going back to high school, or else.
Or else? Or else you say, what are you gonna do?
Don't push it.
Look, don't play with me, lady. I ain't got time.
I am your Aunt Nancy, and you will not use that word lady with me anymore. Now, your Uncle Frank and I have taken you in, we have fed you, we have clothed you, and we have given you a decent place in which to live and grow up.
But I'm grown up. I ain't nobody's kid.
You are a long way from grown up, Jesse. Now, you would have been in a juvenile detention center if we had not taken you in, and you know it.
All right, so what? The doctor is not gonna send me there.
Jesse, so help me, he will. If you think that you are going to just drop out of high school and hang out here, you are sadly mistaken. Because if you're not going back to high school, you're not staying here.
Can I get you something? Ooh.
Oh, sorry.
Need anything else?
Yes, yes, you may. You. Come on, why don't you sit down for a minute?
Oh, Chuck,
Carrie, there's hardly anybody in here. Please.
I guess you're right. Sure, what's wrong? You seem kind of down. Look, you barely touched your food.
Sorry. I guess I'm still trying to digest some bad news that Cliff told me this morning.
It's not Nina, is it?
Heaven only knows after what she's been through. Sybil Thorne tried to pull the most incredible thing you ever heard. It boggles the mind.
Well, what did she do?
You know that Cliff and Nina have been taking care of Sybil's son. Also, he's Cliff's son, right?
Yeah.
You know that.
Oh, yeah. And when he told me that Sybil doesn't really care about Bobby, that she just had him because she was trying to get Cliff back, and when that didn't work, well, she doesn't really pay much attention to him.
Right. Well, she is still trying to get him back. You know what? She actually went over to Nina and told Nina that if she didn't divorce Cliff right away and tell him or invent some excuse for divorcing him, she was going to take Bobby to another state and put him up for adoption, and Cliff would never see his son again.
She wasn't serious.
Oh, yes, she was deadly serious. She even gave Nina until today to follow through with it.
Well, what did Nina do?
Well, she was going to go along with it.
Why?
Because she was afraid that Cliff would lose his son forever. Thank heaven Cliff, he didn't believe any of her reasons for leaving him. He finally got the truth out of her. I'll tell you one thing. Cliff was furious.
Oh, Chuck, I don't blame him. But what is he going to do now?
Well, one thing's for sure. He's not going to let Sybil get away with it. He's going to fight her to the death.
Doing things together and giving friends a smile.
If everybody sharing that easy living style.
Oh, the small town life tastes mighty nice. Let a smile fill your face.
Taste Archway Homestyle cookies, the big cookie with the small town taste.
Archway cookies are made with the finest ingredients and small town goodness.
Taste Archway Homestyle cookies, the big cookie with the small town taste.
Fresh in your store.
Flicker presents The Closely Shaved Leg, unnipped, uncut, and definitely unusual, because only Flicker had the scientifically designed skin shield, each blade wrapped 40 times with a hair-thin stainless steel wire for a close shave without nicks or cuts. And that's important because with today's fashions, your legs are showing more than ever. Flicker in 4 fashion colors for a closely shaved leg, unnipped, uncut, and definitely unusual.
Give me a mountain, nothing to do. Give me the sunshine, give me a dream. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and smooth, refreshing mountain dew. Yeah, give me a river, give me a dew. Give me the good friends, give me a dew. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
And now from General Hospital, a special Port Charles weather update. Howling winds and plummeting temperatures have all but paralyzed Port Charles. Townspeople responded quickly to this sudden Arctic outbreak.
Well, I mean, a few hours ago, it was like a steam bath outside. Now it's actually chilly. The temperature had dropped 43 degrees in one day.
Our confidential sources now tell us that someone does claim responsibility for this Port Charles phenomenon.
I am controlling its weather. Keep your eye on that town.
Stay tuned to General Hospital for further developments.
Sure, Steve. Soon. You give my love to Vina. Bye-bye. No, darling.
Hello, dear.
Hey, did you call Sybil?
Sybil?
Yeah, Sybil Thorne. Did you get in touch with her?
What are you talking about?
Oh. Well, I guess Sean forgot to tell you.
What? What about?
Well, Sybil called you before, and she sounded pretty anxious for you to return her call, so I told Sean. He said he had to call you in Center City anyway, and he'd pass on the message. I can't imagine why he forgot.
Didn't forget. Never reached me.
Oh, then Palmer, you better call her back right away.
Oh, what on earth for? I mean, what does she want?
She didn't say. She just told me to give the message to you to call her.
Well, Donna, I hardly know the girl. Why should I be calling her?
Because she was anxious for you to.
Well, if I paid attention to all the ridiculous calls I got, I'd better get off the phone. I mean, why should I bother with some little nurse? She probably wants some money for favorite charity.
No, that's what Sean thought, and I think that's wrong. She sounded like it was private.
Private? What does that mean?
Oh, personal.
Personal? Why should I get personal with Miss Thorne? Oh, come on, now, let's forget it. Oh, no. If it's important, she'll call back,
All right. Look, I'm going to take Bobby over to Esther's in a little while, because her baby is sleeping too, so when they wake up, they can play together and we can have a visit.
Oh, you'll be gone for several hours, then?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. I begged Estelle to come over here with Emily Ann, but she flat out refused. She spooked about that gun.
Spooked?
Yeah, she's just really jumpy about that gun of yours that was taken from here.
What's that got to do with her?
Oh, she's funny that way, you know. The whole idea of guns makes her nervous.
Well, if the gun is missing, I mean, what has it got to do with her?
She thinks that somebody in this house must have taken it. And she's got this feeling about violence in the air.
Good heavens, what is that supposed to mean?
Well, sometimes Estelle gets these, like vibes, you know, psychic vibes about something that's going to happen.
Well, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Well, I hope we do find out who took that gun. Because until we do, I'm not going to be able to invite Stella over here. By the way, have the police said anything more to you about it?
No, and let's just drop the whole subject. I mean, there's no point in dwelling on Estelle's morbid vibrations. Anyway, the gun may show up years from now in some pawn shop.
I guess so. And we'll always wonder what happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I better run up and check on Bobby. I'll see you later.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
What next?
Oh, Mr. Corwin, I'm glad you're back.
Oh, yes, indeed I am. What have you got to report?
Well, I've been hunting all over for Nina, and I can't find her.
What?
I went over to her apartment first. There was no answer, so I went over to the new house.
No sign of her?
Well, the old geezer who's painting the place said she was there earlier, but she had to go out on some errands. But what really threw me off was he said she's out shopping for curtain rods.
Well, what's the matter with that?
Why would she bother with anything about the house if she's leaving Cliff?
Oh, you're absolutely right. Obviously, she didn't give him his walking papers.
I wish I could get a hold of her so I could find out exactly what happened. You did call Sybil, didn't you? You didn't get my message?
What message?
Donna said Sybil called. She wanted to get in touch with you. I called your attorney's office in Center City, but they wouldn't let me talk to you. They said you were in conference with Mr. Winston. So I left a message to call Sybil immediately.
No. There's something very strange. I got no such message.
I don't understand. I gave the girl the message along with Sybil's phone number just in case you didn't have it.
Well, the important thing now is, what did Sybil want? Sybil!
Hey, Mom, is the camera on? You're on. We're the J Sermons from North Ohio. We used to like Raisin Bran, but now we like eating Raisin Chex. We like eating Raisin Chex better. The raisins are super juicy. I love the squares and the crispiest.
Very perfect, yes.
And the fruity taste of raisins. It's a delicious combination. All for Wheat and Raisin Chex. Yay!
Families who like Raisin Bran like Wheat and Raisin Chex cereal better.
Did I do okay?
Great.
Did I do okay?
Wonderful.
So you're saying I'll make more money if I use cheaper ingredients and fillers?
Yes, you will.
No, I won't. Young man, you might know bookkeeping, but you don't know a thing about Hillshire Farm smoked sausage. People buy my smoked sausage in Polska Kielbasa because I make it with farm fresh cuts of pork and beef, hand-trimmed, lean and tender.
Dinner's ready.
Quality meat makes Hillshire Farm.
Delicious. I wouldn't change a thing.
Hillshire Farm, now with recipes right on the label.
Look, America, Wesson's got a brand new look.
New bottle.
Easy grip bottle, easy to hold, easy to pour.
Easy on me.
Look, Wesson's got a brand new look.
Feel it looks lighter.
25% lighter.
Terrific.
Look, Wesson's.
I know Wesson's got a brand new look, and my fried chicken tastes.
So come on, America, get new, lighter Wesson in the easy grip bottle.
Monday, don't miss the thrill-packed return of That's Incredible. Then Woody Allen and Diane Keaton star in one of the funniest romantic comedies ever made, Annie Hall. Explicit dialogue, parental discretion advised. Edwina and Marco caught in a deadly game on One Life to Live, following an ABC News brief.